Have you ever experienced a premonition so vivid that it felt like a message from the future? Today, we'll explore a mystery that connects parallel universes, quantum retrocausality, and the simulation theory. We'll look at historical cases, cutting-edge science, and modern testimonies that suggest we might be receiving echoes from the future, glimpses of other versions of ourselves. Stay with us until the end, because one of the theories we'll explore could completely change how you understand reality. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Reality Shift and give this video a like so you won't miss more explorations into the simulation, the multiverse, and the mysteries of existence. History is full of documented premonitions. Abraham Lincoln dreamt of his own funeral just days before his assassination in 1865. In 1898, author Morgan Robertson published the novel Futility, describing a massive, unsinkable ship called the Titan, eerily similar to the Titanic, which would sink 14 years later. Mathematician Henri Poincaré spoke of anticipatory intuitions appearing before logical solutions, as if the mind could receive information ahead of time. Are these coincidences or fragments of information leaking from the future? In quantum physics, there's a concept that defies logic: retrocausality. Some experiments suggest that the future can influence the present. The delayed choice experiment by physicist John Wheeler shows that how we observe a particle today seems to determine how it behaved in the past. Physicist John Cramer proposed the transactional interpretation, where time is seen as an exchange of waves moving both forward and backward. Researcher Yakir Aharonov explored weak values and suggested that future measurements can affect past ones. If particles can know the future, what if our consciousness can too? The multiverse hypothesis suggests there are infinite versions of ourselves, each taking different paths. In some branches, we make fatal mistakes. In others, we avoid them. The simulation theory, championed by philosopher Nick Bostrom, goes further, proposing that these realities could be interconnected within the same system. What if our premonitions are simply messages from an alternate version of ourselves who already lived that event in another universe? A glitch, or maybe a deliberate mechanism left by whoever runs this simulation of reality. Across cultures, dreams have long been seen as messages from beyond time. In ancient Greece, temples of Asclepius were dedicated to dream incubation. In the book of Genesis, Joseph interprets Pharaoh's dreams as prophecies of Egypt's future. Psychologist Carl Jung introduced the concept of synchronicity, describing collective dreams that seem to anticipate global events. Perhaps dreams are not mystical visions, but our minds tuning into retrocausal signals, fragments of information from alternate realities. In modern times, thousands report life-saving premonitions. In Japan, a man changed his routine on the morning of the 2011 earthquake and tsunami after dreaming of a massive wall of water. In the United States, a woman refused to board a flight in 1989 due to a powerful sense of dread. The plane crashed shortly after takeoff. Individually, these may sound like coincidences, but when patterns repeat across cultures and time, they raise unsettling questions. Are we really receiving echoes from the future? Maybe our premonitions are not illusions, but signals from alternate timelines or glitches in the simulation of reality. Perhaps they're warnings, hidden hints, or simple system errors that let us catch glimpses of what hasn't yet happened. What do you think? Have you ever had a premonition that later came true? Was it a coincidence or a message from your alternate self in another universe? Leave your story in the comments. Share this video with someone curious about simulation theory and the multiverse, and subscribe for more explorations into the mystery. Here, in Reality Shift,